Some people might be saying, hey, Gent is out of ideas. Well, nah, no. Would a person who's out of ideas do this? So I'm not out of ideas. Absolutely not. No way. No. Nah, I refuse to believe that. Alright, because this is a great idea. This is an excellent idea for a video and I won't let you tell me otherwise. I'm going to play Roblox, which is up on the screen. And not only am I going to play it, I'm going to play it whilst, see how sophisticated I am? Whilst reading Stephen King's The Shining. See that? I've got a physical version of the book. I'm that much through it, right? That much through it. So we're jumping into the good parts of The Shining, you know? The parts where it really starts to get interesting. Now, I'm gonna try to, not only am I gonna try to play the game while reading this, but hold on. This guy said, get Flebzinto, frand me. Get Flimzinto, frand me. Get Flebzinto, frand me. Okay, no. This is what's gonna be difficult. Not only am I gonna be reading the book while playing this game as best I can, I'm also gonna have to censor the book where I can because this is still a family-friendly channel, and this book is not super appropriate for children at times. So I'm going to try to make sure to take out any of the curses and stuff like that. So here we go. This is gonna be difficult. I'm already trying to prop the book up on my thing, on my okay, how am I gonna do this? All right, here we go. So, oh no, I need the mouse more than I need to move. So I'm gonna. Okay, this might be okay. Wait, why isn't it? Oh, I need to build tables. All right, here we go. After, with no light burning in the room, but the night light that Danny had brought with him from his room, she lay in the crook of his arm, feeling deliciously at peace. She found it hard to believe they could be sharing the overlook with a murderous stowaway. Jack? What's got at him? He didn't answer her directly. This is so difficult. He does have something. Some talent the rest of us are missing. What's going on? Why isn't it building? Oh, because they're in the way. He does have something, some talent the rest of us are missing. The most of us beg pardon, and maybe the Overlook has something too. Ghosts? I don't know. Not in the Algernon Blackwood sense, that's for sure. More like the residues of the feelings of the people who have stayed here. Good things and bad things in that sense. I suppose that every big hotel has got its ghosts, especially the old ones. But a dead woman in the tub. Jack. He's not losing his mind, is he? He gave her a brief squeeze. We know he goes into, well, trances, for want of a better word, from time to time. We know that when he's in them, he sometimes sees things he doesn't understand. If precognitive trances are possible, they're probably functions of the subconscious mind. Fraud. Wait. Why can't I remember how to say his name? Fraud? Is it Fraud, the guy who whatever, doesn't matter. Who, like, a Freudian slip. So, Fraud, right? Fraud said that the subconscious never speaks to us in literal language, only in symbols. If you dream about being in a bakery where no one speaks English, you may be worried about your ability to support your family, or maybe just that no one understands you. I've read that the falling dream is a standard outlet for feelings of insecurity. Games, little games, conscious on one side of the net, subconscious on the other, serving some image back and forth. Same with mental illness, with hunches, all of that. Why should precognition be any different? Maybe Danny really did see blood all over the walls of the presidential suite. To a kid his age, the image of blood and concept of death are nearly interchangeable. To kids, the image is always more accessible than the concept. Anyway, William Carlos Williams knew that. He was a pediatrician. When we grew up, concepts gradually get easier and we leave the images to the poets. And I'm just rambling on. I like to hear you ramble. She said it, folks. She said it. You all heard it. The marks on his neck, Jack. Those are real. Yes. How am I doing? $1,200? Alright, I can probably get something with that. Do you guys think this is a good idea for a video yet? Because I sure do. Alright. Well, actually, we should probably get to 2.2k if we want to get that next thing, instead of like wasting our money right here on a rock or whatever. Where was I up to? I've lost it. Oh, oh no, I have to get the whale again. Okay. There was nothing else for a long time. She had begun to think he must have gone to sleep when she was slipping into a drowse herself, when he said, I can think of 2 explanations for those, and neither of them involved a 4th party in the hotel. What? She came up on one elbow. Stigmata, maybe, he said. I gotta turn the page. Ah! Stigmata? Isn't that when people bleed on Good Friday or something? Yes. Sometimes people who believe deeply in Christ's divinity exhibit bleeding marks on their hands and feet during the Holy Week. It was more common in the Middle Ages than now. In those days, such people were considered blessed by God. I don't think the Catholic Church proclaimed any of these out-and-out miracles, which was pretty smart of them. Stigmata isn't much different from some of the things the yogis can do. It's better understood now that the people who understand the interaction between mind and the body study it. I mean, no one understands it. Believe we have a lot more control over our involuntary functions than they used to think. You can slow your heartbeat if you think about it enough, speed up your own metabolism, make yourself sweat more, and make yourself bleed. You think Danny thought those bruises onto his neck, Jack? I can't just believe that. I can believe it's possible, although it seems unlikely to me too. What's more likely is that he did it to himself. To himself? He's gone into these trances and hurt himself in the past. Do you remember the time at the supper table about 2 years ago, I think? We were super angry at each other, nobody talking very much. Hold on. Okay, now we can go and get the next tool. Oh my goodness, I'm almost regretting doing this as a video, but not quite. I'm not quite regretting it. It still seems like a genius idea. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright. We were super angry at each other, never talking very much. Then all at once, his eyes rolled up into his head and he went face first into his dinner. Oh my goodness, I need to move forward. Okay. Where was I? Then onto the floor, remember? Yes, she said. I sure do. I thought he was having a convulsion. Another time we were in the park, he said. Just Danny and I. Sunday afternoon. He was sitting on a swing coasting back and forth. He collapsed onto the ground. It was like he'd been shot. I ran over and picked him up and all of a sudden he just came around. He sort of blinked at me and said, I hurt my tummy. Tell Mammy to close the bedroom windows if it rains. And that night, it rained. Yeah, but... And he's always coming in... in with cuts and scrapes on his elbows. His shins look like a battlefield in distress. And when you ask him how he got this one or that one, he just said, oh, I was playing, and that's the end of it. Jack, all kids get bumps and bruised up. With little boys, it's almost constant from the time they learn to walk until they're 12 or 13. And I'm sure Danny gets his share, Jack responded. He's an active kid, but I remember that day in the park and that night at the supper table, and I wonder if some of our kids' bumps and bruises come from just keeling over. That Dr. Edmund said Danny did it right in his office. Alright, but those bruises were fingers. I swear to it. He didn't get them from falling down. He goes into a trance, Jack said. Maybe he sees something that happened in that room, an argument. Violent emotions. It isn't like watching a movie. He's in a highly suggestible state. He's right in the thing. His subconscious is maybe visualizing whatever happened in a symbolic way as a dead woman who's alive again. Zombie on dead ghoul, you pick your term. You're giving me goosebumps, she said thickly. Oh my goodness. How are we doing now? $4,000! That was actually pretty good. Whoa, that's decent. I didn't think we were making that much progress. So, how much is the next blueprint? 4.5k for the tank. We've almost got there. And it's 15k. Okay, we're almost there, guys. This is like a good way to pass the time. I can read and do this at the same time. And in fact, we can now get the tank. And we can place the tank. And now that's gonna be built. Alright, let's keep reading. This video is almost over, guys, don't worry. Unless you're enjoying my audiobook version of The Shining, even though I'm rushing through it, like you can tell I'm reading it as quick as I possibly can. Oh my goodness. Where was I up to? I can't even remember. I'm giving myself a few. I'm no psychiatrist, but it seems to fit so well. The walking dead woman is the symbol for dead emotions, dead lives that just won't give up and go away. But because she's a subconscious figure, she's also him. In the trance state, the conscious Danny is submerged. Hold on a second. Wait a second. I can build several things at once? Yo, what? That's insane. I didn't know I could do that. Well, that's crazy. Okay. So also click over here. Come on. Whatever. Oh, fudge. In the trance state, the conscious Danny is submerged. The subconscious figure is pulling the string, so Danny put his hand around his own neck and... Stop, she said. I get the picture. I think that's more frightening than having a stranger creeping around the halls, Jack. You can move away from a stranger. You can't move away from yourself. You're talking about schizophrenia. Of a very limited type, he said, but a trifle one easily, and of a very special nature. But because he does seem precognitive flashes from time to time. I've got $5,000 already, wow. Should I stop this now? First of all, let me put the bookmark back in the book, right? That's page 392 that I was just reading, okay? So it's quite significantly into the book. Look, the thing is, this is all about multitasking, right? I made good progress in the game, and I made good progress on the book. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. And I made good progress on making a video. Okay? Or not good progress. I made a video, but I wouldn't say it was good in any way. I think it was a good meme video. I think it's a good idea for a meme. No one would have expected this. If you told people to guess what my next video was, they could guess 1,000 times and not guess that one. So I'm pretty proud of it. I'm very proud of it. All right. So what's this $0 thing? Has someone just stopped bothering to build that? That's $48,000 for this. So I can level up all of these guests first of all. And then I can also level up this guy again, and this guy again. So then I've got 2 guests who are much better. How fast are they all now? Really not that fast. I mean, they're not super slow, but it takes them a while. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this video there. That was me reading The Shining while playing Roblox. Pretty great idea, huh? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for watching this wonderful video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a like. It really helps me out. And make sure to subscribe for bi-daily content. Every 2 days, there's a new video, and it's worth sticking around for. So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, stay perfect, stay positive.